Hello my lovely ravens, welcome back to my channel. My name is Chantel and today I'm back with another Ephemera Basics episode, and this time I'm going to make this thing, and you might wonder what it is. Well, I'll show you. I have a lot of stuff on my desk. I'll zoom you out so you can see. Like it's everywhere. It is everywhere. I'm trying to make Molly Weasley inspired journals for my shop opening in July, and I'll show you the progress because I think you might enjoy it. So it's a soft cover. These things take so much time to make. And then there's a spine dangle. I still have to put all the pages in, but I want to show you this thing and how it can be used. Let's find a page. So this is a page that it can be used in. I think I actually tried this out with my my other Hogwarts journal, my Marauders map one. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It should fit anywhere. So this is basically a tip-in for a journal. And you can make it a little bit larger to fit whatever page you want. This is basically for an A5 journal. So this is an A5 page. And you can fill it up with whatever you want. Like underneath. It's basically a belly band. With some pockets as well. But it can expand because you have that closure there. And I thought it would be fun to make. So these are 3 pockets that you can use in this. Well, you can make this whatever you want really, but I made 3 pockets on top of it. So there's that, and it just slides off if you want to take it off and put it somewhere else, or even around your journal, whatever you want. Or even to close a few signatures together if you don't want stuff to fall out. Anyway, let's make this thing. But yeah, this is the cover of the Molly Weasley inspired journals. It has some nice imagery in it. And yeah, I really enjoy making them. They just take a lot of time to make. So there we have it. Still needs to be put together, and then they will be in my shop when I open my shop again on my website in July. And it will still take a while, and there will be a lot of products and new journals. We'll get to that later when I do a separate video on that. Let's work on this thing. So for this, you need a manila file. And what I did, I'll open this up and you can see what I did. This is this part of the manila file, and that was like that before. So basically it goes like that, and then like so. But first, you want to obviously make strips that are how wide, you might ask. They are, I made this one 7 centimeters or 2 3/4 inch. Let's go with centimeters because it's a little bit easier. You can make this as wide or as narrow as you want. So if you want a very skinny belly band, then you can do that. I'm just gonna go with the 7 centimeters, and that's all you need. I'm going to cut this whole thing up to make these belly bands because I might as well use them in journals. This last one is a little bit bigger than 7 centimeters, but that's okay. So I get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these belly bands out of one piece of manila folder. Of course, you can use different materials. You can use book pages, but make sure that it's thick and sturdy, like a cardstock kind of type. So you can stick book pages on cardstock, or you can just use scrapbook paper as well. That works just fine. Or even cereal box. That would just work fine too. Then what I did is I took half of it And I think this is about 4 inches. It's 10 centimeters or 4 inches on both flaps. This is a bit longer. So yeah, I took 4 inches there and just under 4.5 inches there, but let's go with 4 inches on both sides. So that is basically, if I go from the bottom here, 4 inches. And I'm going to use my scoring board for that. Take 4 inches from the top. Fold that. And then you want to make sure that you have an A4 page. So I'm just going to grab an A4 page now. Or whatever size you want. So this is A4 folded in half makes A5, which is the size I use in general. And then you can decide from there where you need to score it. So I'm going to go with there. And I can flip it back. And then we want to have, if we want to make that flap 4 inches, so we're going to score there. And then if you have excess, you can even fold it up, have a pocket there, and put the closure there. So that's what I'm going to do. And then it flips open like that. So yes, you have that fold in the middle where the manila folder folded in half. But because you're, well, if you're doing this, you can put an extra sheet on the back, or you can make pockets at the back and then you would see it like I did here. You won't see that middle fold. You can only see that in the middle there. So there's that. That's a folding technique that I use. So 4 inches from the bottom and 4 inches from the top. And then the excess will fold up like so. Then if I punch this, I think this round is 10. No, it's a 7 rounds. So let's round them all. Then you need a circle punch. So there's a circle punch. I am going to get some cardstock because I don't have anything close by to make the circle. So you need 4, 2 for the top and 2 for the bottom. With this basic one, I'm just going to ink up the edges. This is optional, obviously, and if you're using scrapbook paper, then it already has a nice pattern on it, but this has absolutely nothing on it. So there we go. And then punching a hole in the middle. I've just marked it. Just punching a hole in the middle there. And in here. Firing up my hot glue gun. So the edges of this thing, these are just a little bit long. And to just snip them with some pliers. These need to be a little bit shorter. There we have it. Put these through. Open them and then flatten them. There we have the fasteners. Now I'm just going to ink around all the edges here. Now I just want to, you can sew this as well, but I'm just gonna glue it for today's video. Glue those edges. And there we have one pocket. I'm just gonna make sure that it stays together. And we can put this one there and that one there. See that? It's similar, but different again, because this one has pocket at the back and this one has one at the front. And you can obviously put more at the back as well, but I'm just showing you the basic principle of this flip thing. Then with hot glue, I prefer to use hot glue for this purpose. Just going to glue this on. Stay away from that metal because that becomes hot. And the other one as well. Just have to attach some string. It goes under the first circle. And I usually just do 2 knots. There you have it. Cut that off. And then we have a closure for this thingamabob. What do you call it? An over-the-page belly band? Over-the-page belly band. So we have that pocket there, and then we can open it, of course. And hey, you can put more stuff in there if you really want to. So if you open this up, you can make another pocket there and there. This will be obviously on the other page, but you can place more pockets there, like this one. But this is the very basic principle of this over the pocket belly band, and I hope you like it. Now if you want to make it expandable like this one, the only thing you have to do, so if you have a scoring board, that would be easiest. If you don't have one, you can just fold, and that is just score it at the first available scoring part at the front, and then here as well. There we have that. And then if you are working with your journal and you want to make it a little bit bigger because you're putting stuff inside of it, you can. So there's that. I have the finished 6 over the page belly bands here, and this is the one I first created. So the only thing I've done here is added a little pair of beads, or 3 beads and a tassel. So that's that one. And this is the second one I made in the video. So there's 3 pockets there and nothing on the back. 1 pocket on the front for this one, nothing inside, but 2 at the back. You can really make this as fancy as you want. 2 at the front, a side tuck spot on the inside, and 1 small one at the bottom there. I was just using leftovers for this. 1 over there, 1 side tuck spot again, and 1 at the bottom, and 1 here. With this, you can also add another pocket there for top tuck, and another one there, and something there if you like. I'm trying to keep them simple. And then we have this one, which is 1 in there and 3 at the back there. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me just put one of them in this journal. Let's see where I can put this one, probably here. Over the page. And just tying that closed. There we go. You can let this hang out at the bottom, like so. Or you can tie it as much as you want so it hangs on the inside, like so. And let's do that for now because I don't want it to get damaged, because there will be lots of times that I will be going through this journal. So there we have it. So, well, like I said, you can put all kinds of stuff in here. Let me just get some ephemera that I had from the Weasley journals that I'm making. Not sure if this fits. Oh, it actually does. It's narrow, but there we go. And got some more small cards here. There we go. There's an owl and a rock thing. There we go. There it is with ephemera inside, which looks quite nice. And then there's nothing at the front, but if I would have, let me see, there's some larger cards in here. If I would have some cards, I can probably tuck them underneath like that. Or even a small journal, I can put that inside as well. Anyway, I hope you liked this video, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye everyone.